Here we are again, and today's video is going to be heading out in the boat. We're going to be doing a couple of pots to start with, then going fishing, then doing some more pots, then doing some more fishing. It was quite a long trip, this one, so it's quite a long video. Now, this is just a quick update. We haven't actually been out and done any fishing in the last week or so. Now, every winter, it seems, the last few years, I've been struggling with congested lungs for some reason. Every time the autumn comes or the winter comes, I get problems in my breathing. So I held off as long as I can, because going to the doctor over here costs you around £60 a trip just to see the doctor before all the other expenses. And I went there, got some, well, they gave me steroids to try and clear my lungs and that. And it worked. And then we got to literally the last day I was on steroids, and then I picked up a cold. Now, Rebecca also picked up this cold. And the thing is, with this cold, where does it go? Straight to the lungs. So for the last week, we've been completely out of action. We've been decked by this thing, to be honest. Now, I did take a COVID test just to make sure, and it came back negative, so it's not COVID. But it still hits you hard, and it hits you, like I say, right in the lungs. So we just haven't gone out and done any fishing. We've literally done nothing at all for the last week. We've just been lying around. In fact, I got up. Today's the first day I've been sort of out and about again, and I feel so weak from not doing anything. So anyway, hopefully we're on the road to recovery now. And as soon as we can get back down and do some fishing, or get on the beach and do some foraging, we'll get on to filming that, and we'll bring you up some more content on that. But anyway, for today's footage, I'm going to head out in that boat. So let's go and see what we caught on that day. Right, it's mega early in the morning. That side might look light. That side's pretty dark, actually. Actually, it's not bad considering how dark it is. On my monitor, it looks pretty good. But then again, it could be wrong. Could be really dark for you. There's Rebecca over there. Can you see her? Or is she hiding? Yeah, she's there somewhere, maybe.
Yes.
Right. Like I say, my screen shows it as I can see quite clear. Actually, clearer than what I can see not looking down the screen. But for you on the film, who knows? Right, we're going to go and just lift a couple of pots before we go out. We put them in really shallow, so we're going to have a look. Then we're going fishing. First stop, the inkwell. Or, more commonly known as the store pot. That way. We've got two other little ones, we just chopped them in here for now. Couldn't think where to put them, so I thought throw them here. Here it comes. Looks like it's still got some bait. And here's something flapping in there.
Yep, something's flapping.
Something flapping. Doing the flip flap.
Little baby.
Oh crikey, that is small. Yeah. Whether you can actually see anything, I don't know, but we're trying our best, right?
spiders as well.
Yeah. Right, if it's got enough bait, don't worry about it. If it hasn't, put more in. Make the decision. Tell me what you're doing, and I know.
Yeah, it's going back.
As it is, yeah? Okay. This is an old one. This is actually was going to be decommissioned, but we kept it out. We've had a few lobsters in it so far. So it's not... it's done okay this year, considering, like I say, we were going to... or I was going to dismantle it and rebuild it. I thought I'll just leave this one for this year because we had so many other pots to do. I thought it'll manage another year. They normally do, even when they look like they're finished, they can still manage usually another year, possibly two. Right, let's see if this one's done anything. Like I say, it's only 24 hours. We tried in here earlier on and we caught pretty much nothing. It's been very poor in here this year. Normally it does really well. Tells you all you need to know.
Yeah.
I think Conger's been in there and ripped that off. Put another bit of bait on that one. Yeah, so this is what I was saying about this year in this area. It's been really, really poor. Normally we get some lobsters here, but there's been absolutely nothing this year in here, which is very disappointing. I don't think I've had one lobster out of here.
There's so many other pots around, I think that's why.
Yeah. Well, one year I think we had 18 lobsters by the end of the year. So far this year we've had 0 here.
It's just so much bait being put in the water, I think.
Yeah, there is that as well. Right, I'm going to set this back and we'll see you out on the mark. I've hooked something, but I don't know what. Seaweed. It's on the surface. Oh no, it's a little fish. It's a pollack. It's because the water's so shallow. You can start casting. You don't have to wait for me to bring this in. Oh, it's mackerel. It's a mackerel on the lure. That's what it is. There's mackerel down there. Yep. Hold on to this one. Couldn't let him. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Choo! Off he goes. What this is. That one's pretty. And the rest I'll throw back. And it missed. Again, it's too big. See, look at the size of these. They're decent mackerel, but we're still going to chuck them back. There's just so many. I mean, literally, even if we just take the biggest of the biggest, we'll end up with 20 or 30. Look at that one, that's different. Never seen one like that before. So look that one up. Huh, it's got like pink lines in it. Weird. Weird, I've never seen one of those before. Not that kind of thing. Want to keep that one? No, not really. Great big compass jellyfish there. Absolute stonking great big one, that. Don't often see them that big. Oh, and they got a nasty sting on them, those ones, so you keep away from them. And here we are back in the action. Rebecca's about to pull in the most biggest fish you've ever seen. Or not. We've been trailing along, singing a song. Well, maybe not singing a song, but trailing along. And we're going to find out what she's hooked. What has she got? It's a pollack. Oh, lovely jubbly. Lift it in, don't muck around. There you go.
Yeah.
One pollack. Pretty good. And what was I saying a second ago? That take was a pollack that hit my line. because it judded it, and I said that's probably a pollack. So I do that, and it was when I hit the bottom as well. It feels quite heavy. Yeah, get ready to come up, and then we'll move back up because we're moving out pretty fast now. I don't want to get too far away. I think it's a long trip back up again. Oh. The old shishies. You got something as well? That wouldn't be shishi. Shishi mark. It's my old mark. They're on my old mark. Shishis. There must be a lot of them around. Oh yeah, the bottom is black now. Oh, I can't resist. I'm going down. I'm going down.
Well, Nelia has to find it. She can get back to me.
Oh, she might get back to you today then. Oh, bless.
Bless it. Bless it.
Bless his little cotton socks.
It's not old enough to be away from
If he had
its
cotton
mother.
socks. Where's the shishi? Tell you what, I don't be too long. We're going out to sea. Fast. We've passed that black thing now, so I'm going to hit the bottom and I'm coming up. Oh, guess what? I'm not sure I hit the bottom. God, that's tiny. What's on there? Look. You can't even bend the rod. You know what that is then, don't you? Yeah, hit the bottom and come straight up. Otherwise, I'm going to be too far out to sea and burning up fuel to get back on that mark. Oh, what have you got there then? What you got there then, huh? I haven't got anything. It must have got off. That's cool. I'm going to wait and see what you got again. You reckon it's mackerel this time? It's not mackerel. It's albacore.
I think it might be a John Dory.
Oh, she's got me John Dory. There goes me John Dory and chips.
She's got me John Dory. What do you think about that?
That could be another one. Right, we better move. There's a yacht coming straight at us, and the yachts can't steer very well. So hurry up. It's moving at pace, that thing. Before he decides to change direction in the direction we want to go in. You've got a minute. You totted back.
It's like having the carpet pulled from underneath you.
It looks so sort of, I don't know, comical. It's like a cartoon, like. See if I got it on video. It's a mini bream. Oh, it is a pollack. Just a little one, so if we can get down. Oh, that was a nice slide into the water, and he's going down. You got one? Is it a big one? Is it a giant fish? Is it an albacore?
I don't think so. I have to say, I don't know how an albacore fights.
Is it a
I
pike?
think it's more than this.
Maybe it's a pike. This pollack here makes me get up quick before he's dead. Yeah, you're lying. Yeah, you can drop down. I'm just going to watch that yacht because we're the ones under power, you see. So. I mean, he's under power as well, but I always try and give way to yachts if they're near us. But you don't know if he's on autopilot.
The elephant in the room.
The whole board probably had a running with a hole in it. See the size. Probably isn't, but oh no, it's really is. Jam. Right, conger we don't really need. Careful. Be careful. Why is the rope slack? That is the question. We didn't even put this pot here, I don't think, did we? We put it out there and we brought the pot in. One of these has been lifted and dropped in the same position. Seems a little odd. Definitely odd. But I mean, they might have lifted them after we plated them.
Well, Danny was coming up tomorrow with the same piece.
What?
He said, if you want to keep it.
Well, that, it's not very big. But let's not messing around with it. There we go. Nice male. Nice male shanker. Brown crab. Backer. Right. On the front. Never had pots jammed here before either. One? Yeah. Another one in there. Try and flip her on her back, make life easier. It's not. It's not far. That one, that camera. That's not bad. Put it in the pocket underneath that pocket. Just going to change the back. Back, so that won't help, but you never know. one. One lobster. Well and truly over. Perfect. Yeah, that's over as well. Aha! Paid off then, the gamble. To go into this corner, which I never normally do, because I never really catch nothing. Let's see it. To read a bit. There we go. I'm going to say it's a pollack, because I can see it now. Yeah. That's what we want to see. That's a nice one. Ooh yeah. That's a chunk over the one you got fouled off. I'm going to go back to my mark. He wants your fish. This bird here, every time we come around this far around for the last few years, he always comes around. He's always like just the one. Him, I say just the one. There's other birds because Rebecca's gutting a fish, but always him. And he sits around the boat the whole time you're fishing here. And I was saying he's looking a bit yellow and looking a bit old. I'm sure it's the same bird. Don't know how long they live for, but I'm sure he's the same one that's been coming the last few years. He gets really excited. He's a funny little thing, that one. Anyway, we're going to move up. So anyway, she's bringing up a fish.
Actually took line, this one.
I'm going to have a quick snooze and I'll be back with you later. It actually took line. Did you hear that, folks? It took line. Breaking news. It took line. How much line do you estimate it took?
Or at least 20 feet.
20 feet of line. That's actually looking like a damn good fish. Do you want a net with that one? Or are you going to lift that sucker out? Lift it out. Just do it in one foul swoop. Don't hang it there. Just get it in. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice pollock.
Yeah.
Finally, we've been waiting for ages. You can see the hook's only just hanging in there. That's the thing, if you leave it hanging and it flaps around, it can soon drop the hook. Look at that line there. It's full. Everything's undersized, but I've never seen so many small crab for a long time. Look at the spider as well. What size is that one? It's a beaut for this time of year anyway. Absolute corker, that one. Absolute monster. Right, so spider. It seems to pop this in the opening, so that's really. Right, let's get pretty spider now. In one spider out. look, that's the spider's gone. Look.
Yeah, look at them all.
But I mean, everything like that is size.
It's nice to see they got the two claws as
Yeah,
well.
this is all size, but it's pointless. And it's all like this. Right, there you go. I put 2 pieces of bait and that many crabs devastated so quickly. It only takes like 2 or 3 crabs to start wrecking the bait. Not a lantern, I don't think. But I'm just watch those claws if you're quick when you come out of the water.
I think it's really hard.
Yeah, it's hard to me as well. Another one. Nothing scratching at the moment. You get fresh bait. Go. Right. Yeah, they're all mucky though, eh?
Yeah.
That side of the flag up against it.